There are many benefits to our clients in us being members of MSI. It's enabled us to obtain information on areas that they might require assistance in overnight, sending off an inquiry to a member overseas and getting the answer when we come back to work the next day. I do a lot of work for a national retailer, trademark work particularly, and the network has been invaluable for me to assist them in gaining their trademarks being registered in overseas countries throughout the Middle East and Europe and Southeast Asia.
So we've benefited from our association with MSI. A concrete referral recently where Johnson Withers were doing some legal work for an American firm who were referred from an MSI firm in America, and then as part of that process they needed a local accountant, so we were brought into the process to set up their structure and do all their relevant registrations for tax and everything else, so that was excellent. And another one was though that one of our clients had a piggery and they wanted to sell it, and it was quite amazing. A Chinese MSI firm had a client that was looking to buy a piggery in Australia, so that matter hasn't finalised yet, but yeah, one of our clients who probably had an asset that was probably not that liquid might in fact have a bias. So
recently we had an instance where my client, he is a Chinese national, and he has done investments in Fiji, and he has a difficulty understanding English. So we needed some documents that had to be registered in Fiji in relation to his investments, and we liaised with Dahui in the Beijing and Shanghai offices to facilitate the meetings and execution of documents. It would have been very difficult had we not known Dahui through MSI, because we needed to find a law firm that could organize the logistics and have this client come and see them and get the documents done. So that was a great result for us.
We've had many success stories with MSI. Of note, in fact, I was having a meeting with one of those fellows a couple of weeks ago. He was referred to us by Lester Aldridge in the UK, and his business was acquiring a business in Australia, and of course we were able to come in, set up structure for him and allow him to do that. And of course, as a part of his process, he also needed somebody in New Zealand, and we were able to very quickly refer Michael Woodward in Christchurch to him, as has an ongoing working relationship as well.
So we had a client who required information about auction rules in each jurisdiction around the country. This is a really good example because while we never engaged those firms, or our client never engaged those specific firms, we put an email out asking for advice from our partners across the country on auction rules in their state, and by the end of the day we'd had information from every state in relation to their auction rules. So it's a really good example of how even when our clients don't necessarily engage our lawyer partners from other jurisdictions, that we're able to share information between ourselves that enables us to provide a service to our client.